All right. We back again at y'all, man. This will be the last installment for tonight, And but we had a Baltimore Raven player, young man at 26. I think he was a linebacker. What they say? What they say about him? I'll give y'all some visuals in a little bit. Young man. Outside linebacker Jaylon Fergerson dies at age 26. Police say no signs of trauma or foul play. So that means they got to do the autopsy. And I hope it wasn't drugs or fentanyl or something like that because this seemed like to be what's going on now, And, you know, I'm like this. Everybody like you got to be careful about the drugs you take and this, and that. How about you stop taking drugs? Far as cocaine or any of that stuff, that they keep putting all this fentanyl stuff in it, and it's taking you out. It stops your heart. I mean, is it not scary enough that it should stop you from you know, risking your life. You know, I'm scared to go to Dominican Republic because remember last year or year before last, all these people was dying over there. They somebody was poisoning the liquor over there. So you go drinking and you go to your hotel, or if you made it home and then you passed out and you died, or you wake up and you didn't know you went to sleep and didn't wake up. So you know, I'm like, man, I'm like, I hope that ain't what it is. It's just crazy. 26 years old, pro ball player. His number was 45. All right, let me put the camera on him, man, and then I'm gonna look him up to get his bio and see what was up with him as far as where he went to school and all that. You know, look like he went to Auburn. It looked like an Auburn college jersey. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. The last video, man, I caught a Charlie horse in my left leg. That joint was vicious. You know, I'm out there running around with my son. This what I used to do. We played ball on the regular, all Saturday back in the day. And I mean on the low I can play for real, you know. And I just need to get my shot warmed up and it's a wrap. And all that reset playing, I complained about playing that style of playing, but that's really to my advantage. When you got to reset and then go behind the line or on the outside and shoot jumpers, that's what I do. I'm the set shot king, but you know, these, new age players, they don't play taking the ball back up when they come off the rim. Like originally we played. So the kids will say, yeah, 100 years ago. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get my win. I'm gonna get my legs together. I'm gonna get my shot on. Last year, me and my son, uh, we were at, uh, we were tied at 13, and he went up 2 games. And before, we reset the the games of win and losses every May. So he got me by a game. It was 15-15, and he scammed me though. I thought I was up 2 games, but we supposed to have been tied when he came home from for spring break, and we was playing. I thought we was tied 15-15, and then when I went up to Townsend to his school and I played him on the gym, he won, and that was like the last game we played. So that put him up 16-15, 1 game. And I thought I was up 16-14 after I won. And I thought it was 16-15 my way. But he argued me down. I said, all right, man, whatever. We ain't gonna make this mistake. So he jumped out on me. I won the first game, and then he won the last 3. So, well, actually the last 4, because it was 4-1. So now he won last time we played. So I won 2 games today. We out there in the sun, and I had my alignment of my shot lined up because I warmed up. Because, see, here's the thing, and I talked about it in the last video. Uh, Usually we play when I get off work, and I'm usually a little fatigued and tired, but I still get out there. But I don't warm up because we trying to play against the clock far as it getting dark. So we don't warm up. So I need to warm my shot up and hit some shots before, I get it in, or I'm not going to even have a chance. So, and then we played today, which made a difference. I'm fully rested and I was fresh. And I even cut the grass today. You know what I'm saying? And I went out there and and I got at them. So I won 2 games. So the score is 5-3. So I'm getting ready. I said, you know what? I need to play you on Saturdays when I'm well rested. I done had a good night's sleep. And then we can get up, you know what I'm saying, and get out there by 12, 1 o'clock and get it in. Cause I wind down after 4 o'clock. So that's it. I don't have that energy after 4 o'clock. I'm 52. I'm an old head. So at the end of the day, my energy is high in the early mornings and early parts of the day. So I told him, okay, we're gonna get back out there next Saturday and we're gonna get it in. So I'm gonna tie the game up, and then the next Saturday after that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna take the lead. But that's what I want to do and need to do. But I ain't gonna do that because I don't believe in letting time pass and wasting time. So, so we'll be back out there on Monday, but I'm just gonna have to apply what I did today and and get it in. I need to hit my shots at the end of the day. And I figured out, I'm like, all right, cool. You need to align your shots. If your shot go left, you need to bring it right. If your shot go right, you need to bring it left. It's just like shooting at the firearm range. You know what I'm saying? You aiming at the middle, it go right, it need to go left. You need to bring it over a little bit. If you're aiming at the middle and it go left, you need to bring it over to the right. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Same rule apply. When you're on the court or when you at the range. Same rules apply according to your shot. So yeah, let me look this up about Jaylon Fergerson, man. Rest in having young blood. The man playing pro ball and is no foul play, no trauma. So I'm wondering, did he have a heart murmur or something? I had a cousin, her guy died in his sleep, and he never told her that he had heart issues. I guess he didn't want her to worry or whatever. But he died in his sleep. So, but these guys get physicals. So, is this something that occurred, with heart issues or what? So, it's just crazy. All right, Jaylon Fergerson. Let's see what's up with Jaylon Fergerson. Jaylon O'Neal Ferguson was an American football outside linebacker and defensive end. He played college football at Louisiana Tech University before being drafted 85th overall by the Baltimore Ravens of the National Football League in the 2019 NFL Draft. He went on to play 3 seasons with the Ravens. Okay, he's born December 14, 1995 in Zachary, LA, and died in Baltimore on June 21st, 2022. So that's all they have on him. Uh, because he wasn't in the league long, 3 years, and but at least you died a happy man, knowing that you lived your dream and you got to the league. You was a professional football player, and you fulfilled your quest, which you set out to do. And for that, your family can be very proud of you. And rest in heaven. May you sit with God at the table. Rest in heaven, Dwayne Haskins, and everybody else that done passed on from the sports world and in general. So and it was tragic what happened to Dwayne Haskins. He got hit by a dump truck or trash truck on the highway in South Beach, Miami, Florida, and that got foul play written all around it. Why this man a multimillionaire running out of gas on the highway? And I'm like, I said he had to be high because they said they found meth, methamphetamines in his bloodstream. So that means he was high. He was smoking, or did somebody put something in his drink or drug him? We don't know. And it was beef about he met some young girl. I don't know what's her status, but he married her. I don't know if she was the high school sweetheart or college sweetheart, but the parents never met the girl. So that lets me know that they didn't approve of her. But, and they still didn't want to meet her at his burial because she gave a memorial and the family did one. And they were like, we don't want to meet you for the first time at our son burial memorial. So we not coming and we gonna have our own. So yeah, that lets me know they didn't approve of her. So I wonder what's her status. Is she a stripper? You know, of that nature? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And proper and prominent families, they really don't care for their kids, you know, marrying individuals that they don't feel that fit their profile. You know what I'm saying? If you're well-to-do middle class, or you upper middle class, or you rich, you supposed to marry somebody in your status bracket. And sometimes that ain't always the case. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like Not saying that strippers can't be housewives or good mothers or a good wife, but let's keep it 100. That lifestyle that they're in, 9 times out of 10, they not gonna make a good wife. Now, not saying that they can't be a great mother, but I just feel like, and I'm saying this because I know a couple of strippers. Every time money get tight, that's all they talk about is I need to hit the club and get my 5 G's up, my 5 racks up, and I could do that in 3 weekends. That's what one of the young ladies tell me. And she's married. So that's why I made that comment because of her. Now, maybe all are not on that tip, but I wouldn't even put myself in that situation for me to go crazy worrying about where my woman at when I'm not around or at work or out of town. I ain't going through all that. You know what I'm saying? And usually, the lifestyle meets the lifestyle. Usually, strippers are with entertainers or the trap boys or whatever, because that's the only guys that will accept them. You know what I'm saying? And some women are crazy. They still violate these dudes and get their butt beat up or just doing stuff they ain't supposed to be doing. Or a lot of these guys are abusive because they think the women doing because where you got her from. And then the women probably ain't helping when they talk about, I need to go back to the club and all this and that. Don't nobody want to hear all that. Especially when I done married you, you a housewife now. I don't want to hear nothing about you talking about I can go make 5 racks unless I'm on board with it. If I'm on board with it and saying go get the 5 racks, then it's what it is. But I don't nobody want to hear that. So I'm just saying, don't put yourself in a situation dealing with a woman like that, and you're gonna feel some way about it. So it's what it is. And rest in heaven, Jaylon Fergerson, and you know, you just played in the league 3 years, so people really don't know you, but those that do, and your family and friends, God bless them, because when people die, we focus on the family a lot, but we need to understand that the close friends, they hurt too. And don't nobody check on the friends or mention the friends, and that we need to take that into consideration as well. And so God bless his friends. People that know Jaylon, that know his friends, check on his friends and comfort them and make sure that they good. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. And we all got a number, we all got a time, and I'm just saying, don't waste time here on earth fucking up, being a fuck up. And if you are a fuck up, figure it out and get right, do right, and you can start that journey by getting aligned with God and asking God to show you visions, on what to do and how to do it. So you could get the plan in place and then execute it. I sound like Steve Harvey. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that listening to me now, y'all listen to Steve Harvey at 6 in the morning. If you up, you gotta go to work, whatever. Taking the babies to daycare. The first 12 minutes He's inspirational, and he giving gems about redemption, recovery, rebounding, second chances, everything God then gave him. So I think everybody got these stories. And so when I talk about it, I'm just giving my piece, my story, you know, how I got through and how I'm getting through, you know. Faith of a mustard seed. That's all he asks. And if your belief in God is on a million, then like Steve Harvey said, you giving him a lot to work with to better you. You know what I'm saying? The more you believe, the more he can work with you. Now that don't mean that he gonna answer every prayer you pray for, but I just believe in my heart you'll always have what you need. You know, your wants. I mean, like I tell my kids, I ain't responsible for your wants, but I'ma provide your needs. But when you bring home good grades and you do your chores and whatnot, then we could talk about your needs. Because at that point you earned it. So yeah. So I'm saying for adults, you know, you gotta work on your own needs, but no, you gotta work on your own wants. But your needs, God gonna provide that. And it might not be what you want or how you want it, but you got it. And let's just keep it simple. You need a roof over your head. It might not be a big house. It might not be the nicest apartment. It might be a room, but you got a roof. You might need food. You might not got $500 worth of food in your fridge, but you got some food to eat. It might not be all that you want, but you have some food to eat. I just kept it simple. You know what I'm saying? So all right, man, I'm getting out of here, man. It's 9 o'clock. I got a big day tomorrow. I started a new schedule at my employment, and I'm excited about that. And so the more I get closer to retirement, which is 15 years, my schedule changed, and it changes for the better, and it makes it real comfortable for me to ride my years out. And I thank God for that. And that's what I keep saying. When you doing what you supposed to do, God gonna provide. God gonna make a way. And I'm just waiting on my riches, however it comes, through lotto, through whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting because I just feel like in my heart, God don't want me to work all my life. You know what I'm saying? Even though I will, even though I might and will and would, because I'm cool with that. I got that type of job that I can grow old getting money. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, there's no aging out, So, I can make it happen till I check out and get top dollar, where I can live comfortable and, take care of the family, my bills, and so forth. So, you know, that's all one wants at the end of the day. My man Harrison just had a baby. Shouts out to you. He had a baby boy by his wife. He got a stepson. So now you got two sons, and he 40. He's like, man, my son gonna be 18 and I'm gonna be 60. I say, my boy 18, I'm 52, so it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Keep your body up, stay in a little bit of shape, and you could do what you do when he get old enough, you know what I'm saying? And he's a Caucasian brother, so he fish, he boat, and he rock climb and all that. So yeah, you'll still be able to do that, You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I find that kids just want your time. It don't matter exactly what you're doing or specifically what you're doing. They want your time. I talked to a World War II veteran, and he was 90 something years old. Him and his wife in McDonald's earlier when me and my son got finished playing ball. And I told him my grandfather was in World War II, and he was a pilot and flew missions. And the lady said to me, my husband served with General Patton. I was like, wow. So me and my son like, wow, that's crazy. You history. You walk in history. And I know he got some good stories. And she said, me and my husband got married at 16. And my parents didn't like it, but I was afraid he wasn't going to make it back. So we wanted to have that moment. And he did make it back, and we've been together ever since. And so I'm sure they've been married over 50 years. And this was a Caucasian couple, and they were sweet and real nice talking to me and my son at McDonald's. And I see them a lot on the often. And, so I actually got to speak with them, and they spoke to us while we were sitting there eating, and beautiful older couple. And, if I'm blessed to have that, I will cherish it with my wife or whoever my significant other is. That's all one wants, man, is to grow old, have the grandkids around the bed when you checking out, someone to love and be happy with, going into your golden years. You know, it was a jacket that people were wearing in DC back in the day. Ball till you fall. Okay? I mean, all right, cool. But the live fast and die young jacket that I used to see people wearing, I say that's the stupidest shit I ever heard or seen. Live fast and die young. It sounds sexy, but who really want to do that? It's foolish to me. The jacket was looking like one of the Average jackets, the leather arms and the cloth, back and front like a varsity jacket, you know, and that was a big seller in DC. People wore them jackets like a Average jacket. Ball till you fall. And I wonder if they made the same jacket. Whoever made that, live fast, die young. That was a popular saying back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of stars that died young, they kind of put that logo or that saying on them. They live fast and they die young. But I'm sure these same people would have loved to grow old, So, you know, at the end of the day, don't get caught up in the hype, man. At the end of the day, don't get caught up in the hype, because that's all it is. What's cool is to grow old and live a good life, have great memories, and be able to reminisce. And now you can record visually, audio, and people been doing it before YouTube videos. They were doing it with the camcorders and stuff like that, making videos for the young kids. So when they grow up, they can physically see them, talking to them, and that's something you could cherish. Like when your loved ones die and they get cremated, you got their ashes. I had my father ashes, you know what I'm saying? So he wanted to be cremated. He was on, see what I'm saying? So yeah. So Pop's always with me. He around me. And it's what it is, man. So All right, I'm at 30 minutes, and this is my third video. Oh yeah, it is my third video for the night. It's 9:41. Man, it's almost 10 o'clock. Let me get on out of here. Let me see if a fight on MMA or something. Look, man, like, share, subscribe. This big day, the streets finest. I'm coming at y'all dripped up. And this will be the last week that I'll carry it like this. And next year, my anniversary, I'm going to celebrate the brand, not just the podcast, but the brand. The brand will be 26 years, and it'll be 2 years for the podcast. So I'm going to get some new drip. I'm going to figure out a new look for y'all, and I'm going to see what they doing out there, and I'm going to fade y'all like that. So like, share, subscribe, and I'll holler at you. Peace. We out.